What is going on, boys and girls of YouTube? So today, I dropped a video earlier and I mentioned that they said stuff is going to be announced for Season 6. Well, stuff was announced today. It's very generic. We've read through it, but we're going to go over it real quick because this could change a lot of the game. These things they're talking about it's not crazy like new map, but everything that they mentioned today is going to change the way the game is played, going to change ranked for matchmaking. It's going to be interesting. So we're going to go ahead and go over it. We've got Season 6 gameplay announcements. This is from Ajax, who is obviously the Smite lead designer, as it says right there. Awkward. So, Season 6 gameplay. They have lofty goals for Season 6 Smite, especially on the competitive side, which is good. That means Smite SPL is not dying. Thank fucking baby Jesus. Anyway, more info will be shared at HRX, like I said earlier, but I'm excited to drop the first sneak peek of Season 6 right now. So, first news is new gods. Friday, they will be teasing the entire Season 6 god lineup, naming the first few while hinting at the others. I've heard them. The next 3 gods are fucking nutty. Gonna be hype as fuck. Trust me, it is sick. So be listening on Friday when they announce this shit. So we want the community to know that the identities of gods 99 and 100 will be a bit of a surprise. They're literally crazy. Like 99 and 100 are fucking crazy. I obviously can't say what they are or anything about them, but they're fucking crazy. Like just the idea of them, without even having kits or anything, the 2 things they chose for 99 and 100 are fucking crazy. So there have been subtle clues in the game as to who they may be. I never noticed any of that, but we will go into extra lengths to keep their identities a secret until HRX. They're fucking sick. I'm telling you, they're sick. They're by far the most unique things in the fucking game coming up. So the gods immediately after that will be some of the most highly requested characters from the Smite community. These additions will return to the original pantheons of Smite, diving deep into the why can't I speak words? Mythology that inspired the game's creation. We take feedback from our passionate players very seriously. We take feedback. Blah, 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 blah. A few gods at the end will not be named, but only teased in visuals. That'll be for next year. So, Season 5 Smite, by the numbers and referencing community feedback, has been the best season in Smite's history for balance. Fact, there was like 80 gods played at this last land. 80 different gods played. 80! So anyone crying that something's broken or this and that, that's insane for competitively there to be 80 gods being played, picked, and banned. That's crazy. To preserve this, we plan to make less overall balance changes as we go through Season 6. We are looking to add fewer but more meaningful balance changes. That means they're going to tweak small things still instead of fucking with the numbers mainly. The design and balance teams will focus on specific design goals and ways to address them and will avoid implementing change for the sake of change. We as a team want Smite to be the best in our genre for players to return to. Smite's good as fuck. You guys saying it's not good are wild. Like that last season or this season, Season 5 is the best season, the best Smite has ever been. Period. I've played the game since the beginning, the best it's ever been. The Conquest map will be receiving a few specific updates. So not a new map, which at first I thought was shitty until we get into it. The Season 5 map was a great success, true, and balancing and snowball effect, true, fostering god and role diversity, true, and allowing for many different types of competitive strategies, true. The weaker aspects of the map seem to be the late game objectives, fact, sieging enemy bases, hard as fuck, and the solo lane, dumb lane. 3 key points they're hitting. These will be our primary points of focus. So Gold Fury will be updated to provide new and different bonuses as the game progresses. So we don't know if they're going to take inspiration from other MOBAs, if they're going to add their own unique shit, but this makes it sound like, because it says it's still going to provide gold, but they want to add other bonuses. Is there going to be something that spawns in a lane you can push with? Is it going to be some other fucking buff? Is it going to be giving you vision somewhere on the map? Is it going to be like, we don't know what it's going to be. I would assume or strongly guess that they are going to, I really don't know this. I actually don't know the specific changes. I would guess they are going to look at other MOBAs for inspiration. So we'll see what happens there. And then Fire Giant will be updated to regain his lava pools attack and provide a stronger buff. So if you guys don't know, I'm assuming these lava pools are going to be the exact same as they used to be. Back in the day, Fire Giant had lava pools. The whole fucking area of the Fire Giant turned into lava and it did damage to everybody. It made things very hectic. It made it hard to see shit on the ground, like abilities coming in. So it makes those Fire Giant fights wild. if they're gonna put in the exact same pools. I'm thinking they're gonna be different design wise, probably have the same effect, maybe do more damage than they used to. It definitely added another level of chaos to what was happening at Fire Giant. That's gonna be awesome. And then it's gonna have a new buff, a stronger buff, and this is gonna help with sieging bases. So towers are either gonna do less damage to you, you're gonna shred the penetration, you're gonna shred the protections on towers. Something's gonna happen with that buff, which is sick because it's gonna see right now the one thing in competitive when you do get Fire Giant, it doesn't really like it means a lot, but it doesn't mean the game's over. Back in the day, it used to mean the game was over. It used to mean the game was over. So I don't know how I like it. I don't like this idea. I don't know if I want it to be that strong. I kind of like the idea that even with a 10k goal lead in Fire Giant, it's still hard to end the game. I hope that buff isn't overtuned. And then lastly, a completely new type of objective will be added to solo lane. The goals of the objective are to encourage early aggression and to give the solo laners a way to benefit their team. Know what I hear? Camp solo lane, motherfucker. I'm camping that fucking lane, whatever that buff is. I'm wondering if they're going to add... Remember, they tried to add the little guys into Fire Giant Pit for solo laners to do, but it was added a weird snowball effect, which everyone hated. So I don't know what they're going to add. It's probably going to be just so you can fight over something, and it won't be too big. But if it is big, I'm camping that fucking lane 24/7. So those are 3 big map changes. I actually like them. They sound good. We'll see what they put in and how it gets tested. There will also be out-of-game changes to improve the ranked experience. This is interesting. This is pretty cool. Rank splits will be faster. Solved for setting every 2 months, so rank splits are 2 months long. There will be no more qualifying matches, which is cool. Players will now start in bronze, but will be able to earn much more TP per game if their MMR is high and they win their matches, allowing for quick progress. So you're grinding out of bronze. Everybody's grinding out of bronze. No more, I'm stuck in fucking low health. Not everybody. All of you guys are going to be stuck there if you're stuck. So it's bullshit for you guys. I don't want to hear that. We will allow players to view their MMR. It will also be available in the Smite API for external sites. Players will not be able to look at their allies or opponents' MMR, but they will be able to track their own as they progress. So this is telling me, in-game we won't be able to see each other's MMR, but I'm going to be able to go to a website. Somebody's going to have a website up, like Smite Guru, and I'm going to be able to see your fucking MMR, and they're not going to like this because they don't want BM and shit. I'm going to roast your asses. I'm going to roast all your asses. Every one of your asses is getting roasted. Masters level leaderboards will be based on MMR, not TP. That means the grind up to Masters will be TP, and then once you get into Masters, it'll be based on your MMR, which will be all based around a better win-loss ratio because they don't like that basically right now you get into a higher rank, and it's based off your amount of games played rather than your actual like rating, your ELO, your MMR. And then the one last announcement for Season 5 Rank Grinders, the reward skin for earning 75 wins will be Gladiator Guan Yu. It's actually a decent looking skin. I'm going to bring it up here and see if it allows me to bring it up. I fucked something up. It didn't come up. So, it's actually a decent looking skin. It's not crazy. Same shit, different day. And those are the changes. I went over them quickly. My idea, at least on the god shit, is cool because I know a lot of shit. Like, the god changes, the new gods coming up, awesome. Hopefully they implement the abilities and shit in a cool way. But the overall gods that they're putting in the game are freaking awesome. The ideas are awesome. For Season 5 map changes, these 3 changes are literally the most important things they could hit right now without changing the map. Now, they will have to make these changes and make them good. That solo lane change is going to be the most difficult thing for them to put in. I don't even have an idea of what they could do to make it not be what it was before with those little Fire Giant imps. I don't know what the fuck they're going to do. I hope they have a cool idea. I think if they will be changing the map for Season 7, if that's all they do for this year. Like, they're going to have to change the map for Season 7. And then the rank changes are dope. MMR being the key to everything is all I've ever wanted. I hope eventually they take out TP because it's bullshit. And we just get to see what the game is like with MMR. Grinding out of bronze is cool because qualifying over and over again kind of sucks. I'm also going to be able to do like Bronze League games and fucking have fun on my other accounts, which is going to be a cool experience. So those are the changes, the potential changes, what they're doing. And I'm kind of hyped for Season 6. I hope you guys are too. And I will see you all in the video later tonight.